What's up, everyone? It's D with the V6. We're back again today to talk about the $800 Dodge Charger. My last video that I just uploaded, that video was really recorded 4 months ago. Since that video was recorded, I got the Charger back. Let's see. The biggest problem, the problem on why it wouldn't start. I'm sorry, my battery dying. Is because I needed a tipm. I know a lot of y'all like, what the hell is a tipm? It's basically the fuse box that's underneath the hood. Because the Chargers, we got two fuse boxes. We got one underneath the hood and one in the trunk. The one underneath the hood, they call it a tipm. It's spelled tipm. I don't remember what them letters is stood for, but that tipm alone, Lord, it was $1,300 alone just for the tipm, and then for them to put it in the labor, program it, and all of that, they charged me a total of just the tipm of $1,700. Yeah, a lot of money just for that fuse box. So start saving for it. To all you Dodge Charger people, I guess this is a problem for Dodge. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, but from my understanding, it's just a problem that Dodge has with the Chargers in their cars. The tipms go out. And only on top of that, not only did the tipm go out, the tipm, it was on back order. So I had to wait like 2 months, no, not like 3 months, because they said it was supposed to come in at this time, and then it didn't. It got pushed back to this time, so it took a minute. And then I had some other things wrong with it. Like I said, I put it in Benny Boyd. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's a plane flying over us. I live in Texas, and I live by Fort Hood in a hospital, and there's a private airport where I live. But I needed an oil pressure switch, a right front hub, a speed sensor, let me see, a rear axle, a tire pressure sensor, and a dynamic sensor. So I got my speed sensors. I only needed 2 speed sensors, but I was just like, the ABS speed sensors, I only needed 2 of them, but it was cheaper. It was cheaper for me to get all 4 of them instead of just buying 2 of them. So in the long run, if you see the deal, and I'll try to put a link in the description on where I got these from, in the bottom. So I got that, and then right now I'm waiting for the hub and the axle. I'm waiting for the hub and the axle to come in, the T axle. I'm waiting for that to come in. I got this big, it's like I don't know what the correct term, the word for, I think they call it, it's like a spindle nut for the hub. And these, like, they only can be, when you change your hubs, these can only be used one time. Like, that's it. Like, once they're used, once you take the one off of your car, once you take that off and change your hubs, like, that's it. You can't use these anymore. I don't know why. I'm not a mechanic, but I just did the research and did it myself. The Benny Boyd was gonna charge me so much money just to change his hub. At my end total for Benny Boyd was $2,400 to get the car out the shop for the tipm. Oh, and they had to drain my fuel tank, or my fuel tank and all my hoses. They had to drain that because it had bad gas in there, because the car was sitting for about 2-3 years before I got the car. So that's all changed. The car is running right now, but the battery is draining. The alternator went out, which I do have the alternator sitting right here in front of me. I do have the alternator. So my mechanic will be putting that in, all this stuff in later on this week. So the car does run, but it does run right now. But I do have the alternator. The alternator just went out. I've been using it as a daily driver because my Chrysler 300 is in the shop right now. That's getting a brand new motor in it. That's a whole nother story. So we'll talk about that later. So, but that's getting done. So I've been having to use this as a daily driver for like the past week now. So there's 2 more parts that I have to get on the car, for the car. The dynamic sensor and the exhaust manifold runner, short runner. I think that's the I'll try to have a link in the description for all of this stuff, man. And if not, it'll be in the comments somewhere, man. I'm new with the YouTube thing, so I'm trying, so y'all bear with me. I have done some little small modifications to the car. Nothing with performance-wise, but far as look-wise, painted some things here, painted some things there. I redid my headliner. All that's going to be a separate video. But I just wanted to touch bases on y'all about the car, on why it didn't run. And so like I said, the main issue on why it didn't run is because I didn't have a tipm. My tipm went out. It was $1,300 for the tipm, and for them to program it and all that, the labor for it cost $1,700. I had bad gas, so once they got the tipm in, the car wouldn't stay started. That's because I had bad gas in there. So they had to flush all those lines. I needed a new fuel pump. I bought new fuel pump. I bought a new fuel pump. That's already installed in there. Been using it as a daily driver for a week. Alternator, it hasn't went out, but it's going out. You can hear the whining noise, and when I take the positive battery or the positive cable off the battery, the car shuts off. So we have the alternator. ABS speed sensors, they're going in. Waiting for the hub and the axle to get in. And yeah, man. And then we're gonna move on to the next phase of this car, and that's the paint job. I'm really undecisive on what color I should paint it. Right now it's just gray. I love the gray on it. I love the gray on it, but I don't know. I think I want it black, but I already have a black car. It's actually a Hemi, my Hemi. I have a Chrysler 300C with the Hemi. It's 5.7 liter, and so yeah. So again, man, that's what's going on with the Dodge Charger V6. But it's all coming together, man. I think I made a very good investment on this $800 car, man. Like I said, I paid $800 for this car. $800. The whole motor was taken apart. Like everything, the whole entire motor was just, it was out of there. So I don't know. I think I made a good investment. Like I said, it's a project car. Y'all tune in, man. I'm gonna be dropping another video here in a couple days on the little small modifications that I did towards it, far as looks go. I just went and got some more spray paint. I got 3 bottles of this actually, because I'm spray painting some things red on the inside. Not everything is gonna be red, but there's gonna be some red in there. So all right, man, I see y'all later, man.